Welcome to the Native Game Show. I'm your handsome, charming, awesome, smart host, Jordan Brown. Today's topic is the Trail of Tears. Let's meet our contestants. These both are historians, and they're going head to head. Who's a better historian? First, we have Team Alec. Now we have Team Alexa. Let's get down to business. First question. What motivated Jackson to make the Indian Removal Act? And what was the Indian Removal Act? Alec, I need 2 facts for the question.
One motivation was gold. The settlers found out that there was gold on tribal land. Once Jackson found out, he forced Indians off the land so that they could get the gold. Another reason is the Europeans wanted to create space for the settlers. In the Indian land, specifically in the states of Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, and North Carolina, removing all Alabama and Mississippi removal of Indians would allow wealth and power.
Correct. Well, that was spot on. Alexa, 2 other facts.
Once Jackson made it because all the people wanted gold on their land and they would have killed them for it. So he made it so the Americans could get it. The last one is Native Americans hate slaves, and Andrew Jackson didn't like that. Andrew Jackson was a great general whose army fought Indians since before the American Revolution. Andrew Jackson and his army saw their families die in the hands of him.
Perfect.
I do have a natural talent for being perfect.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
The score is 20-20.
I'm taking a wild.
I forgot to tell you what a wild is. A wild is, you can say this is worth, let's say, 500 points. But if you get it wrong, you lose 500 points. If you get it right, get 500 points. Alec, how much would a wild be worth? 600. The question is, what are 2 trees and why were they broken?
The treaties were Treaty of Turkeytown and the Treaty of Hopewell.
You get an additional 1,000 points if you tell me what each treaty means.
The Treaty of Turkeytown was made with the Cherokee chiefs. They signed the treaty in 1816. It was for them to move and get $60,000 over a 10-year period. The Treaty of Hopewell was for them to move. It was also the first treaty violated. The Europeans were supposed to give the Cherokee money, but they never did. It was the first treaty signed.
All of those were spot on.
Right now, Alec, you have 1,620 points. I'm wilding 600 points.
Same as Alec, name 2 treaties.
Treaty of Holston and Treaty of Echota.
Extra 1,000 if you tell me what it means.
The Treaty of Holston was to reinforce the Treaty of Hopewell because settlers moved in on Indian land. The treaty was so that the Cherokee would give up the land occupied by the settlers. The government agreed to pay them $1,000 a year for the property. The Treaty of New Echota the treaty was made on December 29, 1835. It was made so that all Cherokee would give all their land for $5 million and 7 million acres of the Great American Desert.
Wow, I'm amazed.
Alexa has 1,620 points. It's a tie.
The next question is, describe how they adapted to a new environment. Alexa, you're going to first name 2 facts.
Not many of them got to adapt to a new environment because 1 out of 4 died throughout the Trail of Tears. So after this journey, there was a disease in population for Native Americans. Here's another one when they reached their destination. It was hard for the families that had lost loved ones. Eventually, they had to move on their landline with less members than tribes. So it would probably be really hard for them to adapt to a new environment.
I'm speechless. I seriously think you people are like Einstein. Name 2 facts, Alec.
When they reached their destination, it was hard for the families that they lost loved ones. Eventually, they had to move on their lives with less members of their tribe. The other one is it was hard for them to settle in. For the people on the Trail of Tears, coming to a new place where nobody wants them is so hard, and having them to fight the other Indians.
I'm speechless.
I'm all tied up. 1,640 to 1,640.
Last round. It's all tied up. And the question is, what were some of the challenges throughout the Trail of Tears? 2 facts, Alexa.
Okay, I got this on the Trail of Tears. The Native Americans cried. Many people died on the Trail of Tears because of lack of heat and lack of food, water, and illnesses. The graves of the ones that they lost were like teardrops. One was they were supervised by soldiers who cared a little bit about their health and welfare of their captives. Since the soldiers cared a little about what caused some of their deaths, laying on a similar trail.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
Another fact was one big problem was starvation. On the Trail of Tears, the NA found little food and sometimes none at all.
Dylan has 1,650 points. Oh, sorry. Alexa has 1,650 points.
Alec, name 2 facts.
One is one that they were supervised by soldiers who cared a little about their health and were welfare and their captives. Since the soldiers cared little about them, caused some of their deaths. Also, that could have led to starvation. Another one is challenges was more painful than any other challenge in your loved ones. The families who lost their loved ones was really hard because for them because of what happened and wanting to move on.
Correct.
Alec has 1,160 points.
Alec wins!
Yes!
Thank you for joining us today on the Native Game Show. This is Jordan Brown signing off.